and welcome to the third video under programming in C language. In the previous video, we had seen that one must always declare a variable before using it. Let us begin this video with some rules of variable naming. Variable can be a combination of letters and numbers. But the first rule says that the first character should always be a letter. Now one must note that under C language, underscore is also considered a letter. So you can also begin your variable name with the underscore. Now, in any programming language, uppercase and lowercase characters are always considered to be different, which means X is not equal to X. So a capital X will not be equal to a lowercase x. Moving on, there was a significance up to 8 characters. That means that a variable name was considered unique, or the characters were considered significance up to 8 characters. In the modern C language, there was a change which said that up to 30 characters are called significant now. Now there are some reserved keywords that you cannot use for naming your variables, such as if, while, do. These all are already function names, so you cannot use them. They are reserved by the language. Moving on, there are few data types in C language, such as character, integer, and float, like we had seen in previous videos as well. Each data type has its own size. Here I have mentioned the size of data types in bytes. Character is of 1 byte. Short and long are basically integer types, that are short integer if I expand it. So it's short integer, which is of 2 bytes, integer of 4 bytes, and long integer or long for 8 bytes. Float, double, and long double are types of float. So basically float precision will be of 4 bytes, double precision numbers will be of 8, long double precision will be of 16 bytes. Now there are operators in the C language. The different types of operators like arithmetic, relational, logical, equality, bitwise, increment, decrement, and assignment. Arithmetic operators are such as the normal arithmetic problems that we do, like addition, multiplication, division, subtraction, etc. We have relational operators that are like greater than 1, less than 1, greater than equal to, or less than equal to. Logical operators are like double and, or like double vertical lines, which means or basically. So double and means and double vertical lines means or. Then we have equality operators. A double equal to sign means equal to, and a exclamation mark equal to sign means not equal to. We have bitwise operators. Bitwise operators work just like a logic gate operators like AND operator and OR operator. Like we use them in logic gates, right? So we have AND, OR, then we have power, uh, we have shift to left, shift to right, etc. After that, we come to increment and decrement. So there are two types: plus plus, I, j, or whatever the variable is, and then again I, j, whatever variable is, then plus plus. So the difference is that plus plus I uses the value before it's being used, and I plus plus assigns the value after it is being used. Then we come to assignment operators. Assignment operators are such that when the left side is repeated on the right side, like for example, let me write it down, like I is equal to I plus 2. Now this statement we can see that I is equal to I plus 2. So I is repeated in both left and right side. So this can also be written as I plus is equal to 2. So this and this are the same statement. So such as now this operator here is called the assignment operator. There can be any assignment operators using the arithmetic operators such as plus equal to, multiplication equal to, minus equal to, etc. We now come to the order of evaluation. So like we had previously studied about the operators, now we studied about in what order they'll get evaluated. Like first we have the brackets that will be evaluated from left to right, that is from the round brackets to the square brackets, then to the curly brackets, etc. Then we have the types or the size of such keywords where we are finding about the code or the variable, such as type will find the type of the variable when you write it in the correct syntax, and then the size will find the size of, let's say, the array or something like that. Then we have the arithmetic operators that we have studied like multiplication, division, and the percentage sign basically gives us the remainder of the division. Then we have plus, minus. Both of these will be from left to right. So the multiplication will be solved before the division, and then with that will be solved before the remainder. Then the plus will be solved before the minus. Then we have shift to left and shift to right, again from left to right. Then we have the less than symbol, the less than equal to, greater than equal to, again from left to right. Then we have the equality operators, that is equal to and not equal to, that is from left to right. Then we have the simple singular and or the power, and then we have double and double or. So like we had discussed, these will be about the logic gates, about and or, and this double and or will be for and or. Then we have the question mark. The question mark is basically used under conditional statements, like sometimes when there's a huge conditional statement that is like if x is equal to, or maybe x is equal to y, then print this. So instead of using the whole if statement, we simply write x is equal to y question mark and then print. So we'll be discussing about this in the further videos. And then we had the assignment operators like we had studied in the previous slide, like the plus equal to, minus equal to. So these two, the last two will be from right to left. All the other operators that we had studied will be from left to right. And the keywords that are like the type, size of, double addition, double subtraction, these all will be from right to left. Now, like we have studied, there are different data types, right? So there are different conversion rules as well. So like the first rule here says that character in short are converted to integer and float is converted to double. So when you can convert a character and a short to integer and float is converted to double. Then in a program, if either of the operand is double, then the others are also converted to double, and the result also will come out as double. The third rule says that if either are long, then the others are also converted to long, and the result will be long. The fourth rule says if either is unsigned, the others are also converted to the unsigned operators. We'll discuss more about unsigned later in the upcoming videos. On the other hand, if none of these are there, then the operand must be integer and the result will also be integer. That is it for this video. We'll be coming with the next video and in more detail with new topics. Thank you.